Tonight on News 3, a second person has died after a house explosion rocks a community near Green Bay. And a Sun Prairie man convicted of beheading his mother back in 2015 has died.
This is News 3 at 5:30.
We will get to those top stories in just a minute, but first, a second day of severe weather sweeps through our area. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Dave Caulfield with your first alert forecast.
Amanda, this round of severe weather started pretty early this afternoon and just wrapped up about a half hour to an hour ago. No more tornado watches or severe thunderstorm watches in effect. We're actually not seeing much rain at all across southern Wisconsin. Any light showers that are around Milwaukee is all that remains. Downtown Madison, the Edgewater Skycam seeing a little bit of sunshine after those storms. Temperatures are back in the mid-80s for most of us, but where that rain is, we are still in the 70s. Dew points in the 60s and 70s, a little bit drier behind that front that is moving across the area. Heat index values in the mid-80s, no 90s showing up, so it does feel a little bit better outside. This evening, temperatures falling through the 80s into the 70s, storms early, then becoming partly cloudy and mild. We'll talk more about some more quiet weather on the way in your first alert forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Dave. Continuing coverage tonight out of eastern Wisconsin, authorities say a second person has died from a home explosion in Oneida, about 15 miles from Green Bay. Police say they found 27-year-old Emily Tank in the wreckage yesterday morning after that blast. 65-year-old Alan Weisler, discovered near a ditch after the explosion, died this morning at a Madison hospital from severe burns. While authorities say there are some indications it could have been caused by a gas leak, they aren't ruling anything out. Madison police are looking for a man who they say robbed a gas station near the Beltline with a gun this morning. Officers were dispatched to the Capitol Petro Mart on Verona Road. They say the suspect, described as a heavy-set black man between 5'9" and 6 feet, held a silver handgun and demanded cash. He left with an unknown amount of money. Anyone with information is encouraged to call Madison police. A Sun Prairie man convicted for beheading his mother in 2015 has died after a battle with cancer. A judge had just signed off on a conditional release plan for 43-year-old Matthew Skalitsky last week, who was serving time at the Mendota Mental Health Facility. He asked to be released in order to die with dignity at an assisted living home. The court found he would not pose a significant risk to himself or to others. Skalitsky was found guilty, but because of mental disease or defect, for killing his mother with a 4-foot-long sword. Coming up on News 3 at 5:30, a warning if you're in the market for a new car. Flood-damaged cars are making a resurgence. Stay with us.
Recently
Welcome back. A Fond du Lac woman was excited after buying a used car that she'd been looking at, but on her drive home, that feeling quickly changed. She had car trouble, and when she took it in, she was told it had flood damage. Although the dealer gave her an auto check report showing no water damage, a Carfax report showed the car was flooded in Texas and was bought at an auction. The lesson here: look at both reports and get a mechanic to look at the car too.
That combination can help best protect you against buying a car that's got hidden problems that maybe weren't reported to anybody, or the seller may be trying to hide from you and take your hard-earned money.
Experts say hurricane season, which we just started, typically brings the biggest number of flooded cars out to the state, and there's currently thousands on the road and for sale here in Wisconsin. Well, another crazy weather day for you, right, Dave?
Yeah, we had more severe weather this afternoon, lots of thunderstorms, and even a tornado watch for a time that has since expired. But check out this photo from last night's thunderstorms. We had that lightning show, and this is a 10-minute long exposure shot from Carroll. This is in Brooklyn, Wisconsin, near New Glarus. Thank you so much for sending this in. Look at all those lightning strikes. It really was a fascinating light show last night. It did cancel those fireworks, but at least we had a couple of flashes in the sky to look forward to. 12-hour precipitation estimates. Speaking of flooded cars, we did have some pretty good rain totals over the last 12 hours or so. Pretty impressive, that is, especially closer to Lafayette and Greene counties, about 2 to 3 inches. The radar is estimated, and into southeastern Dane County as well, about 2 to 2.5 inches. Local storm reports less than yesterday. However, some trees down in the Milwaukee area, and also maybe some small hail with these as well, and some heavy rain reports with this severe weather. Doppler track is showing the showers and thunderstorms moving out of the area, and folks, I don't think they're coming back. There is an outside chance of a shower or storm this evening, but it really doesn't look that promising as a cold front is passing through. High temperatures today made it into the upper 80s, and actually we did hit 90 in Janesville. Temperatures right now are quite a bit cooler, in the low to mid 80s across southern Wisconsin. Some of us are in the 70s. Dew points in the 60s and 70s. It feels a little bit better outside, especially for us across southwestern Wisconsin, but still very humid, and that humidity really not going anywhere for the next couple of days either, unfortunately. So when you factor in that humidity, it does feel like the mid 80s for many of us. As we start July today, our normals really stay in the low 80s for the entire month, and actually our temperatures start going down a little bit as we head to later this month. And our high temperature trend is still pretty warm and even hot over the next couple of days for July 4th. Temperatures close to 90 as we head into the weekend, though maybe some slightly cooler air does visit us. You can see these showers and thunderstorms as they came through. Really heavy rain for quite a bit of time in some spots across southern Wisconsin, including Madison. The WISC-TV Skycam looking at partly sunny skies this evening. Tonight, temperatures in the mid-60s, partly cloudy and mild. For tomorrow, partly sunny and warm. It could feel like the low to mid-90s at times, so it should be quiet overnight with temperatures falling into the mid-60s. Then as we head into Monday, quiet with plenty of sunshine, some clouds, but again, that heat index into the low to mid 90s, and still very warm on Tuesday. Heat index values into the mid 90s possible as we head into Tuesday. A quick look at your 7-day forecast showing things staying warm over the next couple of days, but maybe a little bit cooler as we head into the weekend. There is that slight chance of showers and storms on July 4th. We're watching that closely. It will be hot and humid with temperatures near 90 as we head into July 4th.
All right. Thank you so much. 1st of July. Can't believe it. We'll be right back.
The rain and thunderstorms moving out this evening. Tomorrow, warm and humid with temperatures in the mid-80s.
All right. Have a good night. We'll see you at 10.